has 11 kids. It's a lot of dang kids. No twins, no triplets, just pregnant for 11 years of her life, all right? That's what she was. 11 kids. And my mom, with all those kids, you know, she didn't mean to make anyone feel pressure, but people would feel this pressure because she felt called. And I want to tell you real quick about her story. When my mom first started having children, they weren't Christians. My mom and dad, they weren't Christians when they had my first two brothers. And then they got saved, and then they had my best brother, Gabe. Well, he was right here. What's up, Gabe? Yeah. And I had him, you know, and not best brother, best son. He's not the best brother, but he is the best son. That was personal. Yeah. I was actually just thinking, like, I got to explain to my other brothers. Yeah, whatever. No, but, you know, they had Gabe, and after Gabe, my mom and my dad, they had some more kids, but the Lord, you know, my mom was, like, done having kids. I don't know if you know this, but my mom's not a kid person. My mom's not a kid person. She's not walking around going, like, I love kids. That wasn't a dream of hers to have an army of children. But when she came to the Lord, she was called to full surrender. And one of the things that she faced in her surrender was, Father, what do you want to do with my womb? Now listen, she will tell you this is her calling. This is what God called her to surrender in. But the idea of surrender is equal to all of us. Now, a lot of people will look at my mom and go, I'm sure happy. God, how many guys are happy God's not calling you to 11 kids? Anyone in here happy about that? Yeah, I get it. I'm with that. That's fine. That's great. My sister has raised their hand. That's great. Yeah. No, I love that. But let me explain something. The call is the same for surrender. Because you look at that, and I look at that too, and listen, I got a lot of kids already, but even if you have 7, 11 is still a lot more kids, okay? And it's a lot of kids, and I want you to know something. I look at that and go, oh man, I could never do that. But what I'm saying is, man, I don't think I could surrender there. And this is what the call is to us. Because maybe it's not having 11 children, but maybe it's like the young rich ruler where God says, you know what, you're lacking one thing. Sell everything you have, give it to the poor, and come follow me. I've read that scripture, and I thought, man, I sure hope he doesn't call me to that. I mean, anyone else in here agree? I don't want to go, I can't go like a day. Our dishwasher busted out last night. I'm thinking, what are we going to do with our lives? Like, this is the end, you know? And I'm thinking, man, you know, I don't want to do that. But this is the cool thing about calling. Yeah, maybe it's not 11 kids, but you should be surrendered enough to him. Yeah, maybe it's not sell everything right now, but your surrender is the call. And some of us get so caught up about what he wants to surrender that we do a little negotiation with him. Father, I'll surrender this part of my life, but I'm not going to talk to you about my goods at home. God, I'll surrender my worship to you, but I'm not going to talk about how many children I have. God, I'll surrender, you know, being nice to people, but I'm not going to surrender my politics to you. You catching me? Because the call here is not what you do. The call is your heart posture towards him. And so this scripture, I want to just make something clear. Don't get confused on what a calling is. A calling is not what you do. The calling is who you're surrendered to. That's your calling.